What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. It's easy work boxing about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Nobody's talking no racism as usual. We don't do nothing but tell the truth about the sport that we love. We got to talk some boxing. Let's talk boxing. Ain't really much to talk about. Even the highlighted channels who are behind the scenes, they're not bringing up anything no more than the Tank versus Frank fight. So that's mostly what we could talk about. We can also talk about Benavidez versus Canelo, Bud versus Canelo, or Spence. Just coming on, just trying to get y'all, a little talk of boxing, whatever we can do tonight. You know what I'm saying? I made a video last night about the flinch. I heard Errol Spence Jr. himself even say, what you supposed to do when somebody flinch at you? You just supposed to stand there and get hit in the face. So I see I'm not the only person that thinks smart, because some people have made that the highlight as if Tank knocked out Frank Martin at the press conference. But it's neither here nor there. We got one more day, 2 more days for the fight. Tomorrow going to be the weigh-in. I can't wait to see what's going to happen at the weigh-in. Will Tank push Frank Martin off the stage? Will it be another, flinching situation? Will people highlight that and talk about that like it's an actual punch or anything? When we have seen worse in the sport of boxing. I remember Larry Holmes jumped off a car and kicked the dude and was fighting in front of police. But, we up here talking about flinching right now. Oh, y'all give me 1 second. Yeah, unfortunately, right now we sit up here discussing and bragging about somebody flinched at somebody and made them jump. Like I said, it's muscle memory. It'd be the same way if a basketball player was doing a pump fake and a basketball player jumped up and tried to block it, and it was nowhere in sight. It's the same thing for a fighter. Somebody flinch at you when you train to block and you train to defend yourself. Of course, you're gonna put yourself in a stance, or you're gonna raise your hands to try to defend yourself. So I don't understand why this is the most highlighted moment that's being talked about between Tank versus Frank. But I can't wait to see it. They're also talking about the fact that, I wonder, the question is, did Errol Spence really tell Tank? Because Tank said he got proof and got in his phone that, Tank was going to beat Frank. He here for a check. They said they got a good relationship, which I believe. Because I told y'all last night that I believe that Tank Davis, if they really were beefing, would have said something as if, I'm going to beat Frank Martin like Terrence Crawford beat you. That never came out of his mouth. So that makes me believe that these two are actually real cool behind the scenes. Because of two men who are arguing and two men who want to disrespect each other, don't like each other, I would have went to the low blow and said, I'm going to do your fighter like Terrence Crawford did you. But he never did that. And also, I looked at a key TV, and it was a clip where he was saying, "No, that's gonna mess up me and Errol's relationship." But the word on the street is that y'all have no relationship. So could this be an act between Errol Spence and Gervonta Tank Davis, that they're acting like they're not friends when it's all there? Errol is really there to get the paycheck from Frank Martin. So we'll just have to see, and hopefully, I hope that's not true. But that would be a bad situation, business situation. Knowing that your promoter has already told a fighter that he will beat you, and now I have to sit up and see you and deal with you, and other situations. Like I said, I have to deal with you, and we'll have other situations of money where I have to see your face. We have to be around each other. And when people do fake stuff, I'm the type of person, I'm a Virgo. I don't really like to be around people. I'm really not a people person. That's why y'all see me on the bill. I don't like to talk for real. But once you do something fake towards me, or you switch sides on me, then that's it with me. I don't really want to talk to you. I don't really want to be around you, unless I have to. And I'm sure that's going to be the situation if he should find out that, Errol Spence actually told Tank Davis that he was going to beat him. Like he said he don't like none of them, especially with the situation that's going on with him and Derrick James. Errol is the promoter. Errol going to be there to make his bread, and he going to do what all promoters do. Besides Oscar De La Hoya, you know, Oscar De La Hoya, he'll go against his fighter at any time, you know, like he did Ryan Garcia. But, you know, it's coming up, and we got good things coming. The Benavidez versus Canelo. I don't understand why is it that the WBC full of they BS, man. This man been a mandatory for almost 4 years, 3 years, and Canelo was walking around with his title. Canelo was walking around with David Benavidez's title, and yet Mauricio Sulaiman and his team will not strip Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez, nor make him fight David Benavidez. So that shows you one part of the politics of boxing, and they show you, you know, who team they really on is Canelo's, because Canelo is supposed to have been fought David Benavidez. Would a fight happen? I don't think so. A lot of people looking at it like, oh, we're gonna take time. Terrence Crawford, Manny Pacquiao, Floyd Mayweather. No, I don't think Canelo want them problems. Canelo don't want them problems. Like Oscar De La Hoya said, you afraid of David Benavidez. He got to be. Blockbuster event. Mexican versus Mexican, even though I know some of y'all going to say David Benavidez ain't Mexican, he Honduras, whatever the hell he is. He look Mexican. It's going to sell. It's going to be one of Canelo's highest paid fights. To see that fight, everybody want to see it. Why not make the fight? Why somebody got to pay Canelo $200 million to see him fight David Benavidez when this man is your mentor? But you'll go fight. Like I told y'all, whenever it's a tough opponent, it's some complaints. Oh, he's 25 pounds bigger. Then you go up to light heavyweight and win a championship when that rigged fight with Sergio Kovalev? Huh? Then you go up to 175 and fight, but now when it comes to David Benavidez, you complain about 25 pounds? What's the problem? I don't think the fight is going to happen, y'all. I think Canelo Alvarez is going to run from it as long as he can. I think he's going to retire without fighting David Benavidez, and that's messed up. That's messed up because we know David Benavidez is going to smoke Canelo Alvarez, in my opinion. You know, if you got a different opinion, I got the StreamYard up here. You can come on here. I got my telephone number up here. You can come on here and talk on that. I think he's going to smoke Canelo Alvarez. I think he's going to beat the hell out of Canelo. But see, Canelo got him at a disadvantage right now. See, Canelo done frustrated him so much and and waited. He really used it to his advantage. He let Canelo Alvarez, he let David Benavidez get big and big and big to the point where he can't make it to 175 no more. Now you will have to go back down after going to 175 if Canelo was to give you the fight. So really he's playing into Canelo's hand. You see what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, I'm going to let you go up to 175 and then I'm going to drain you and make you come back down to 168 and fight me. That's going to be a bad situation for David Benavidez. That's going to be real rough because fluctuating that weight, cutting that weight and going back down, losing that water on your head, make you more eager to get knocked out. And we already know Mauricio Sulaiman and the way they've been going, Canelo might come in with a little bit with some more steak in him. I ain't talking about steak as in value. I'm talking about steak food. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about them roids. That boy gonna come in with the way Mauricio Sulaiman them doing and let him come in with them levels of steroids in him. David Benavidez better be careful. Because really, that's what they did. They didn't let David Benavidez rush up to 175, took time, let him get too big for 168, which he's not telling y'all, but of course that's what it is. David had got too big for 168, and he tired of draining himself to make 168, so he moved up to 175. So when he comes back down to fight Canelo at 168, it's going to be some problems. It's an advantage for Canelo Alvarez. You know, this fighter that he fighting coming up, I can't say his name. I don't know how to say his name. Golovkin, however you say his name. This guy came out of retirement. He got knocked out, before he went into retirement. Better be you stopped him. Had a long layoff. So this should be an easy matchup for him. You know what I'm saying? So We don't know what's going to happen in this fight, but we shall see in time. I just think David Benavidez really set himself up for failure by moving to 175. But like I said, he done got too big for the weight class. Y'all give me a second. He done got too big for the weight class, so Canelo and them set him up real good. You know, we're going to stall him out. We're going to let him think he got the fight. And then when it's time for us to fight him, we're going to get him. You know what I'm saying? I don't like David Benavidez to move up in weight. If he fights Canelo, then Canelo is going to. That's exactly what I'm saying. He's going to drain him. He will go again. Canelo bitch tactics. Yeah, it's a you know a messed up move, advantage move. You know, but it's smart. That's one thing we got to say about it. It is smart. You know, we know that dude is a monster. You know, him going up to 175, he ain't got to drain himself. But the difference is he gonna have to go up there and fight dudes that actually are and have been at 175, which means their natural weight is probably higher than David Benavidez. If they're 175 pounds, they probably close to cruiserweights for real. They just come down to the size of a 175 pounder. Will his punches be effective like they were at 168? Will he be able to hurt people and stop people like he did at 168? Now that's gonna show improve, you know, with this upcoming fight. You know, and I like David Benavidez. David Benavidez, you know, I doubted him before, you know, especially against Andrade. You know, I thought that he was just a limited fighter, you know, but David Benavidez is gonna bring it, you know, but we're gonna have to see what he can do at 175. You know, him and his father, they calling out Bivol. From what I understand, they want Bivol next. But I don't really think. I don't think nobody could beat Bivol at 175. I just don't. Bivol, to me, he has so many fundamentals. I don't think he fear nobody. He don't care about your resume or who you knocked out. I think Bivol is a guy that just really want to go out there and prove that he's the best. It don't matter about what you did to your last opponent with Bivol. It don't matter about how big your name is, about how many pay-per-views you sell. I think Bivol has the fundamentals to beat a lot of fighters, with majority of the headlining fighters at 175. And people will disagree because you'll look at the stats of others, you know, knockout ratios and what they did to other opponents. But Bivol has the fundamentals to beat any 175 pounder. Bivol, to me, has to beat anybody. So, you know, we'll see what's going on with that. We also got Crawford versus Spence. You know, that should be a rematch coming up. But the question is, will Errol Spence even take the rematch? You know, he keeps saying, oh, if it comes to it, yeah, he'll take it. But I doubt if Errol Spence is going to take that rematch, y'all. I don't think he's bold enough to get in the ring with Terrence Crawford again. And I was going to make a video about this. I am going to make another video about this because, you know, a lot of my videos don't go out, but for some reason, I guess because of my other channel. But Errol Spence began still drunk. I seen a clip of him in the Bahamas, the hairstyle, same length hairstyle. He's still getting drunk. I thought Bud beat the alcoholism out of him. I thought Bud beat the Bud Lights and the Budweiser and the tequila and a Don Julio and a Douce. I thought Errol Spence got that beat out on by Bud, but evidently he back to his old tactics, still getting drunk. And y'all think he finna go in there and fight and beat Bill? I mean, not Bill, but Fundora. It's not gonna happen. He's not gonna beat Fundora. I'm telling y'all this. I'm telling y'all this now. He's not going to beat Fundora. The only way he beat Fundora is if they go to the scorecards. And the only reason they're gonna allow that to happen is so they get the Terrence Crawford versus Errol Spence rematch. If Terrence Crawford should be successful against Madrimov. And I hate that fight is so far away. Madrimov versus Terrence Crawford. You know, it's like we're waiting 6 months to watch that fight. We already in June. We got to wait July. And it's right down the 3rd. But, you know, it was announced with, you know, in the end of April. So it's like a 3-month wait for that fight. And I'm ready to see that fight. I'm ready to see my boy Terrence Crawford get back in the ring. Pound for pound fight of the day. to me, the face of boxing, not the money man. Canelo Alvarez is the money man of boxing, but I think that the face of boxing is Terrence Crawford. And, you know, that's where people have their opinions. That's what the comment section is for. But I think Errol most definitely will get beat up again by Terrence Crawford. The situation with him versus Canelo, the weight difference is a big factor. But I think that Terrence Crawford has the skill set to beat Canelo Alvarez. Movement, punch output, athleticism, smother, clinch. Terrence Crawford has all those things in his arsenal to beat Canelo Alvarez. But I take nothing from Canelo Alvarez. He has I don't understand why he's saying he won't fight Terrence. You was willing to fight Errol Spence Jr. at 160. You fought Amir Khan at a low weight class. You fought Josito Lopez at a low weight class. You fought Jermell Charlo at a low weight class. But when it comes to Terrence Crawford, all of a sudden, you just don't want to get in the ring with Terrence. Oh, it's a win-lose situation. If I beat him, I'm supposed to. That's how it's supposed to be with them other three fighters I just named, Canelo. You supposed to beat them too. You supposed to knock out Amir Khan. You supposed to beat Josito Lopez. You were supposed to beat Jermell Charlo. They were smaller than you. But why, when it comes to a fighter who has skill set, an arsenal, foot movement, a fight going backwards, switch southpaw and orthodox, why, when it comes to him, all of a sudden, if it comes to it and I beat him, they're going to say, I'm supposed to. No. Give us that fight too. Give us that fight too. See, we got two fighters stalking Canelo Alvarez, and he don't want no problems. And from what I understand, nobody in Mexico really loves Canelo Alvarez. Even old boxers. I seen Eric Morales get asked a question about Canelo Alvarez, and he looked like he wanted to throw the hell up. He looked at that report like, why you even asking me about this dude? I don't know what Canelo doing towards Mexican people. I don't know if he ain't giving away free tickets or he behind the scenes, he dog Mexican poor people or something. But when Eric Morales was asked that question about Canelo, it like he vomited in his mouth. And he walked away from the reporter. So I don't know what Canelo Alvarez is doing to over there in Mexico or why Mexican people don't like him like that. But there's a lot of Mexican people do not support Canelo Alvarez. Now, I don't know if it's because he's running from David Benavidez or what he's done behind the scenes, but they don't rock with him. They're not rocking with him. So that's why when he fights David Benavidez, that's going to be a sellout fight. Because people going to want to see Canelo lose. You know, Oscar De La Hoya is sitting up waiting. Oscar De La Hoya will pay for the fight himself just to see Canelo lose. I'm sure but see, him and Canelo so, messed up right now, with what's going on with them. De La Hoya will probably spend his life savings to see Canelo get beat up by Dave Benavidez. He will spend his life savings. Why you think he made the video talking about Canelo? You still talking, huh? You did. You were running from David Benavidez. You made me a whole bunch of money. You made me and Munguia a whole bunch of money. We know that Canelo Alvarez ain't really scared of David Benavidez. He just scared of the loss. He don't want to pass the torch to another Mexican fighter. If he passed the torch, if David Benavidez beat him, David Benavidez become the Mexican Julio Cesar Chavez. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know that. See, real boxing fans know Canelo can't stand next to Julio Cesar Chavez, but David Benavidez can. Want to know why? Because real boxing fans remember the Amir Khans. They remember the Josito Lopez's. They remember how he making the Mexican people look, the Aztec warriors look, by not stepping in the ring with David Benavidez. But if David Benavidez should go out there and dethrone him, he can stand next to Julio Cesar Chavez. Yeah, David, some serious. I doubt it. Dave, I'm telling y'all straight up. Easy ain't gonna lie to you. I doubted David Benavidez. I didn't think he was as good as he was. I didn't. But the boy got something special in him. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Canelo got enough in his arsenal to take care of no David Benavidez. And I think they know that. Why would you ask for $200 million if you knew you could beat? See, Canelo want a big payday in case he lose. Hey, well, if I lost, I left with $200 million. Smart move. But it shows that you're really nervous. It shows that you're really worried about the fact that Canelo Alvarez can actually beat you. I mean, that David Benavidez, I'm sorry, that David Benavidez can actually beat you. And it'll be even worse if Crawford was to come out there and beat him. Minnie Mill, let me read your comment. Easy, what happened is that Canelo did not let certain media in his fight because they called out Canelo to fight Benavidez, but Morales, Marquez, and other reporters were not let into the fight. I really don't understand what you're saying, but I'm sure he don't want nobody around asking for the fight. Like I said, he made himself look real bad after he fought Mungyao, and he coming out looking at David Benavidez about, you want to get in the ring, you want to get in. You made yourself look real bad, especially when you're not fighting that man. You will make $200 million off fighting him alone. See, this is when that Turkish guy, His Excellency, he need to step in and make that fight for us, for boxing fans. You know what I'm saying? He need to step in. We want to see I want to see Crawford and Boots too. You know, I do want to see Crawford and Boots, but His Excellency, he need to spend that money and get us them 2 fights for this year. Boots versus Crawford, David Benavidez versus Canelo Alvarez. Oh, if he lose to Crawford, it's over with. If he lose to Crawford, it's over with. There ain't no excuse. He can't make an excuse on why. Ain't no gyms closed, nothing. And y'all know he gonna come in there souped up off them steroids. See, let me tell y'all this about Canelo Alvarez. On that undisputed run, you want to know why Canelo fought like 5 times in 1 year, 5 times in 1 year? Because he was on steroids. See, a lot of people think that, oh, you take steroids before a fight and it help you. No, you could take steroids 3 months before you test it, and it still be an advantage for you. Canelo was on steroids when he became undisputed. When he beat Billy Joe Saunders and was running through people in 1 year because he was juiced up. Because he was juiced. He's a Canelo banned Marquez, Morales. I just told you. You see what I'm saying? And other media that said Canelo needs to fight Benavidez. So Canelo did not like that. So Canelo banned certain media from entering his fight with Mungyao. I just told y'all when Eric Morales, they asked him a question about Canelo, he almost threw up. Like he threw up and walked off. I don't know what Canelo doing, but they don't like Canelo. They don't like Canelo. But I want to see, you know what I'm saying? I would like to see a lot of these fights. I can't wait to see the Crawford versus Madrimov. That's going to be a good fight. I think, you know, Terrence Crawford going to take him into later rounds and drown him. You know, going to go to that body early and get him on up out of there. That's what I'm expecting. That's what I'm hoping for. Canelo never defended his belts against a real 106-pound, all in with lower weight class. You see what I'm saying? Thank you, Zach, for commenting that. Thank you, Zach. If Crawford stopped Canelo, Crawford would be the god of boxing. Man, Crawford would be. He'll have to be somewhere up there in the greatest of all time, and we'll be able to see it. We'll be able to see the greatest of all time in our era. moving up what 2 weight classes and becoming the 3rd time undisputed. That's greatness. That's greatness. That's greatness. Then finna become a 135, 140, a 4-time champion in 4 different weight classes, undisputed twice. Then moved up 2 weight classes and beat Canelo Alvarez, and 3-time undisputed. Greatest of all time. Greatest of all time. Am I lying? Somebody tell me. Am I lying? Just think about that. 135 champion, 140 undisputed champion, 147 undisputed champion, 154 champion. Move up in that fight, come after the Majimo fight, and he beats Canelo for undisputed at 168. Greatest of all time. They don't want that. They don't want that. I want to see Crawford versus Jamel too. I really did. Either Crawford is looking to cash out, or you really think he can do it. I think he can do it. I think he has the skill set and everything in his arsenal to beat Canelo Alvarez. I do. I do. I think he got a dog in him and everything to outshine Canelo Alvarez in the fight. Y'all, hold up one second. I got to take a bathroom. I got to pee right quick. I'm sorry. But y'all comment. Let's talk about some more fights. Comment. And then when I come back, I'm going to talk about these fights that y'all posting up there. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Also, please support the channel. Please support the channel, y'all. I get off work doing this for y'all, man. I get off work doing this for y'all. How many of them channels y'all know get off work and do this just to talk to you? Come on now. CJ Rich.
Hey, what's going on? Easy work. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. How you doing, brother?
Chilling. Yeah, man. I feel that the blue collar man, the real fight fan, getting off work to bring you this content. Y'all better hit the thumbs up.
Man, please hit the like button. Show your boy some love. I ain't even ate yet. I gotta go cook after I get off here.
I just had to do DoorDash tonight. I didn't even have time. But, what's up with you? So I just tuned into the stream, to be real, and but I did hear you say if Crawford got Canelo, you would consider him the GOAT.
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm not necessarily opposed to that opinion, but so who people really got up there? They got Floyd up there. They got a Sugar Ray Robinson up there. So you think that outdoes all that? Because don't forget that Floyd, and I'm sure you know, but Floyd got a young Canelo. You think Canelo now is worth more points on Crawford's resume than a young Canelo was on Floyd's?
Yes, because Canelo is not on the losing streak. Canelo, when he fought Floyd, it was a different time for him. He was at a disadvantage. He went down some pounds. And also, I would think it would be more credible for Terrence Crawford because he's moving up 2 weight classes to fight him. Floyd didn't do that.
That's real. So it would have to be a 168.
168. And for Floyd, I don't think Floyd is one of the greatest of all time. I appreciate Floyd. I respect his era. Floyd was the best in his era. One of the greatest fighters with skill set I ever seen. Defense, offense, IQ, ring generalship. He had everything. Floyd was beautiful. But to say he's the greatest of all time just because he was 50-0, I can't give him that. Because then what would Joe Calzaghe stand at? Right behind Floyd?
No, I feel that he ain't my GOAT either. Shit, I don't really even got one. It's just different eras, different fighters. So I can't even settle on one. But no, he wouldn't even be in my top 3. But let me ask you this. I'm glad you brought that point up because I want to know what your criteria is for a GOAT.
The criteria, to me, the person who has done more, and the most important thing is boxing is undisputed, which Homicide Hank, you'll have the reason why Terrence will beat Homicide Hank is because he went up 4 weight classes. Homicide Hank became undisputed in 3 weight classes. But Terrence has went to if he beat Madrimov, that means he's been a champion in 4 weight classes, in my opinion. Now, I may be wrong. I'm not an expert in boxing, but from what I understand, the way I see it, he's already accomplished more than Floyd.
Interesting. I would put Floyd's resume up above Crawford's at this moment.
Yeah.
But let me think and correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know everything. Nobody do. But I want to say that Crawford was unified at 135, undisputed at 140, and then undisputed again at 147. So again, even if he got it at 154 or even 168, he wouldn't be undisputed 3 times. Also, what they say, Canelo he didn't get stripped. He dropped the belt. He dropped one of his belts at 168. So it would take a little bit more work, in my opinion.
When he dropped it, what belt he dropped?
I want to say the IBF. Don't quote me on that, but I want to say the IBF. He said he was going to vacate. And I don't know why. Maybe because he's getting pressed too much to fight his Mandos. He's strict of Benavidez. And I also heard that Morrell is moving up. So I don't even know why he would vacate, because that's 2 of his biggest threats right there at 168. He'd been fighting after saying he wouldn't fight Mexicans, he'd been fighting nothing but Mexicans. So I don't understand that. But I don't think that Crawford could get, as I understand it, Canelo vacating the IBF, so he wouldn't even be able to get that undisputed at 168. But I know for sure. I think I know for sure. I'm 95% sure that he only got undisputed at 140 and 147 at this point.
He's knocking off all contenders that could possibly give him a threat.
Even at 154?
Even at 168, by him giving up the IBF title.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
Is David Benavidez next up even in the IBF too?
No. I think he was a WBC man though. So I don't know what his reasoning was, but I don't know. He said he was gonna vacate the IBF, man. I can't tell you the politics behind it. But
I'm gonna check that out to see if he's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, please.
Right up behind him for the IBF too, because that'll make him look real bad.
Oh, definitely. But I admire Benavidez for saying fuck it. I'm gonna move. If you ain't trying to give me, what I want down here, I'm gonna move up to 175 and become Mando for one of them belts. So I think, and I'm sure about this one. If Benavidez win this weekend, then he will be he'll be on deck for the winner of Bivol and Beterbiev. So that's a real good look for him because that's gonna be undisputed.
Yeah, that's gonna be undisputed. But I think that Benavidez is so eager to fight Canelo that even if he becomes undisputed at 168, he will be willing to drop down. And which I think that's been Canelo's whole game plan, the long wait of why he hasn't fought him. I think they wanted him to move up to 175, so it could be him going back, having to lose weight and go back down to 168 and challenge Canelo, and he'll be at an advantage.
And weaken himself. I feel that. I did some amateur wrestling back in my day, back in high school, so I know that weight drain can really hit you hard. So you're probably right about that strategy.
Yeah, it's a smart move. I could possibly see it, but it's all on Canelo, man. Canelo at the end of the day, he run the show. He the money man. You know, you see he got a WBC all in his pocket.
Mm-hmm. Oh, most definitely.
I don't know how much percentage he giving Mauricio, but Mauricio getting bread off Canelo.
Yeah, that's facts.
Hey,
That 3% add up. Month over month, year over year. That 3% sanctioning fee gonna add up. So yeah, that's it.
Al Heyman was paying Mauricio Suleiman too for that belt Jamel Charlo been holding on for 19 years.
Oh man, you said Jamal or Jamel?
Jamal.
Okay, at 160.
That boy was at the ring in 2 years, ain't fought nobody, and he still was WBC champion. They get stripped nothing at 160.
So you think it's behind the scenes they paying him off to say, okay, keep him with that belt?
Hell yeah. The belt commissioner, they about money. You think they finna sit up and let you hold a belt for 2 years and you ain't fighting?
Yeah, that's real.
You see how the IBF do? The IBF don't play.
No, not at all. They wanted to strip goddamn, and they still might do it. I hope they don't. They wanted to strip goddamn Usyk, right? But
yeah. IBF, you better make some moves and get some money.
Real shit.
You better go and fight somebody when you can hold our belt, boy. We need this bread. You know the WBO, they crooked as hell too.
Speak on that. I'm not familiar with that.
Oh, you remember how the Tim Tszyu all of a sudden became mandatory for Jamel Charlo's belt?
Yeah.
And Jamel Charlo had just became undisputed, and they didn't give him they gave this boy a month. Jamel Charlo wasn't even on vacation for real. And they mandated that he fight Tim Tszyu.
Okay.
Now you know somebody who's in Tim Tszyu team went and told the IBF or paid the WBO, hey, we need this fight, and they mandated that fight. If I was Jamel Charlo, I'd have threw that belt off the roof.
Hell no, like The Rock did Stone Cold back in the 90s. They threw that belt in the river.
Like Bo did the WBC belt and put it in the trash. I'm the undisputed champion of the world. I ain't been on vacation. I just fought. And y'all gonna mandate a dude who don't even deserve to challenge me out the blue? Y'all gonna...
Tim Tszyu ain't nothing though. Tim Tszyu ain't nothing, but no, I agree. He should have got a little breathing time after a fight. You gotta recover and chill with your family and whatnot. But shit, like you said, IBF don't play no games. That's the motherfuckers that stripped Crawford and emailed Boots Ennis that belt, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right. Man, ain't none of these companies clean. They all corrupt in their own way. It seemed like.
Yeah. It's all about money. They robbing fighters that come from the gutter, from inner cities who grew up poor and making them pay all that money for a belt, man.
I see.
For a belt.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
That 3% could go to their sisters, their cousins, a business.
Hey, real shit. I didn't even think about it from that perspective.
Belts should be free.
Right. Why are you paying them to fight for them? You feel me? To defend their belt.
Y'all ain't getting. If as soon as I become undisputed, I will relinquish all belts.
Hell no.
As soon as I become champion, relinquish. I'm already notarized as a champion. I don't want it.
Yeah, you already got it.
I don't want. I pay that shit one time. Bye.
Man.
Bye.
So let's talk about this weekend though. How you see? I see the title, Tank versus Frank. I'm giving Frank a 35 to 40% chance at victory. To be real, my head say Tank, my heart say Frank. But how you see that fight going down? Like I said, I just tuned in not too long before I hit the StreamYard. So how you see that fight going?
I kind of feel like you felt. Your unknowledgeable boxing IQ of what you've seen in the past years is saying Frank. But then knowledgeable boxing IQ from what you've seen and know about the sport and what you understand about the sport is telling you Tank is going to come out on top. So I totally agree with what you just said. I don't think it's going to be a really entertaining fight like that in the first couple of rounds, like first 4 or 5 rounds. I think they're going to be mostly trying to fill each other out. And I think in the later rounds, that's where it's going to come in at. And I think that by Tank probably not doing too much is going to frustrate Frank and make Frank want to do more. And I think Tank is going to catch him with a body shot and hurt him and possibly get him out of there.
See, that's where we differ, because I think Frank is smart and patient enough not to fall in that trap that Tank's last opponents, his previous opponents have. Not no flat-footed Mexican come-forward fighter. He gonna wait him out. If Tank gonna give him them early rounds, he like, cool, I'll take a decision unless the unless they screw me, unless the shit is outright corrupt, which it very well might be. But I think he patient enough to wait him out. I don't think he gonna say, oh shit, I ain't getting my shot. I want to knock this nigga out. I'm gonna just come at him. I don't think he gonna do like a Ryan Garcia. So, yeah. But you think Tank gonna give up rounds early?
I mean,
to try to download the data?
Yeah, I think he's gonna do that because Tank, even though he's not saying it, he respects Frank Martin.
Right.
That's why he's doing so much to get in Frank's head. That's why he's saying, I started at this age, you started at that age. That's why Leonard Ella be saying when he was this age, he was this, and when you was that age, you was that. It's all mind games to make Frank feel like he's not good enough to be in that with Tank.
Like he ain't ready. Yeah, he ain't ready to be on that stage because that's the biggest advantage is that well, obviously the power, but also the experience.
But if you're intelligent, you have to understand the reason that, and Frank is understanding that. He says a lot. He's understanding that, they're saying this to get in my head so that I won't come out there and be, who I am that night of the fight. But the question is, will he be what he's saying he's going to be the night of the fight?
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah. Hey, man, he just got to be patient. I think, like I said, 35 to 40% chance. I hope he could pull it off. Because, man, like you said, Tank just being arrogant. He like to talk that street shit. But he been in the gym his whole life. He ain't really from the streets. Just because you from Baltimore,
no,
you the most street nigga ever.
No. Tank talking like he was in prison. Tank was in the city or county jail.
On house arrest. He got out and got on house arrest. He wasn't.
He was county jail, brother. It wasn't no, and you know what I'm saying? We just keep it real over here on this channel. You wasn't in no prison. I don't know why he Florida like that. Like when they was locked up, they was in on a prison yard. Y'all was in the county or city jail.
Yeah, I ain't the same.
That's not the same, my brother. And that has nothing to do with what's gonna happen Saturday night.
No, real shit. Ain't no knives in the ring. You gotta just get in there with the skills.
Yeah, I'm pissed off. I can't watch the fight because I don't get off until 10:50 that night. Usually, me and my sister go half and half on the pay-per-views.
Okay.
I won't be able to see it. I'm gonna have to get off my route and go to my car and be watching it and see the highlights probably. I wish I could watch this fight, man, because I can't wait to see how it's gonna come out. But I'm expecting Tank Davis to come out victorious, either from these my punches: body shot, uppercut, right hook. Either one of them punches, and that could be not only from Tank, but from Frank Martin. But we've never seen Frank Martin really throw an uppercut.
No, I ain't seen that. Interesting, though. You think they both weak to the body?
Besides a jab to the body, I think Tank is way better body puncher than Frank.
Okay.
Frank that jab to the body to come up, but I think Tank gonna get him with a body shot.
All right. And I could definitely see it. Like I said, my head say Tank. But shit, where you from, bro?
I'm from Alabama.
Okay. Okay. Big city Alabama or country Alabama?
Oh, I'm from small city Alabama. I wouldn't say big city. Well, ain't no cows and you know what I'm saying, horses riding around here. You know it. You know. You're from
All right,
Birmingham,
all right.
Alabama. Birmingham, Alabama.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
big enough. No, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my extended family from Mississippi, so shit. And that was small town, McGee, Mississippi. I don't know if you're familiar. But
No, I've never been to Mississippi, but I don't know why, but I've never been.
oh man, that's just right next door. But
Right now.
myself, I'm from Cali, Oakland, but I'm in Sacramento right now.
Okay, Oakland in the house. What you feel about your boy Devin Haney and them? I know you was probably kind of, probably or kind of a little hurt from the loss of Ryan Garcia. What you felt about that situation?
Now we on to a whole new conversation, but yeah, let me speak my piece on that. Shit, man, if he cheated, and I'm not saying that was the deciding factor, but like I made this analogy in another podcast I called recently. If I go into a bank to rob it, but I get caught up, it don't matter if I didn't get away with the money. It's about the intent. They ain't gonna go less hard on me because my intent was to take all the money up out of that motherfucker and hurt somebody if I had to.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Ryan Garcia is guilty. So that should be a no contest. I don't agree with giving Devin a win because he didn't win it in the ring.
No.
And you can't hold on. Let me finish my point. You can't undo the damage. That's what I'm pissed about. You know, whatever concussive damage he might have taken that night, you can't undo that. You dig? It ain't no amount of overturning the decision, no amount of money or whatever that could undo that. So man, it's a dangerous sport, and to be dishonest like that, man, I think he deserved to be heavily penalized. And yeah, obviously being from the Bay, I fuck with Bill and Devin. I like that father-son dynamic they got going on. But yeah, that's where I'm at with it for right now. And for people saying that Devin is crying about it, how would you feel if somebody cheated you? They say, "Oh, just take the L, just take the loss." Like, no, if my employer didn't pay me, it's not the same type of analogy. But anytime you're getting cheated, you're not just going to sit down and accept it. You're going to say, "Oh, that was a fucked up situation. I want to make it right."
Well,
So
what about Devin coming in at 165 against Regis Prograis?
hey, he may wait. That's how I feel about it. I know. In general, and as a general rule, I frown upon people shrinking down way below their weight. Not only is it unhealthy for them, but it is an unfair advantage. He had at least 10 pounds on 10 pounds on Prograis that night. So I don't really like that practice, but he did at least make the weight. Ryan didn't make the weight, and he had the Osterine. So, man.
Let me welcome Mastermind on to the channel. Mastermind, how you doing, my brother? Thank you for coming in.
How you doing,
Rich? What's your comments, my brother?
Yeah, Devin Haney fought like a warrior. He got up off that canvas. Them was knockout blows. He got off the canvas. He should have been knocked out third, fourth round. Kept getting up. Heart of a warrior. You can't stop him. Put him down. Kill him. He fighting for that undefeated. He fighting for that belt. Heart of a champion. You never know who a champion is till he tastes defeat. He tasted it, and he stood on his feet like a champion. Majority of the decision lost. Don't forget it was close.
Let me ask you this, Mastermind. How do you feel about the fight? Since they're saying Ryan Garcia got popped for steroids or tested positive. Do you feel that the win should be taken away? And what do you see in the future of Devin Haney now that he's took a loss like that?
Yeah, we're going to give him a no contest, take the L back. You know what I mean? Because, he the American dream. So we ain't going to let no American dream get tainted by Now, I give props to Ryan Garcia because you got to do whatever it takes to win. If you see the kids in the woods, lie and say they was getting abused and say you got it on your phone. Do whatever you got to do to win. So he did win. He got in his head. He got him to come forward, and he beat him. So yeah, you take that L from you can't cheat. You've been cheating. You're cycling out.
Hold up. Now Frank Martin fought Michelle Rivera, who came up and popped dirty.
There it is.
So Why is it that? What's the difference in Devin Haney, which he said that Ryan Garcia was a C-level fighter, and he got popped for PEDs just like Michelle Rivera got popped for PEDs against Frank Martin. So why should Devin loss be taken away? Skills pay the bills, right? And he said he was fighting a C-level fighter.
Yeah, listen. Okay, all that's just like Tank Davis. If he lose, look what he said about Martin. It don't matter what you said. It's about rules and stipulations. If we ain't gonna do no drug test, cool. But if you got drug tests, you have to pay the consequences for popping dirty. It's like when you go to see your parole officer and you got some weed in your system, you going to jail. It's over.
Yeah.
There ain't no way out of it, Jack. You know you were smoking. You were smoking that bud. We're smoking.
But what
That's what he lied. He lied, man. He said he seen the kids in the woods. That got in Devin Haney head. This fool trying to knock out Ryan. He get clipped in the first round. This dude ain't even got punching power. Why the hell is he going? He didn't turn into the killer.
But what I'm saying is, if Frank Martin can beat a guy on steroids, then why couldn't A-class elite Devin Haney do the same towards a C-class fighter? He said himself. And y'all want to take the win away?
Let me answer that, Easy. This is why, because we all know he's not a C-class fighter. If you believe that, Devin, that costs you the fight. He's an A-level fighter. I seen that from his last fight. I seen that in his loss that he's an A-level fighter. He has knockout power. He's no C-level guy. If I hear Devin say that, I hope he doesn't believe that. I'm thinking he's just talking just like Tank talking. Tank don't respect Martin, but maybe he does. Maybe he's just saying he doesn't respect him. Maybe Devin was saying.
Let me ask y'all this. Did we see, wasn't that the same Ryan Garcia we've seen in majority of all his fights? And be honest.
Hey, more or less, let me get my 2 cents in real quick.
Go ahead.
Mastermind, you brought up some good points. Now, as far as the kids in the woods and all that shit, and the key line to me in the press conferences was Ryan. I think it was the final press conference. Ryan said, "Meet me in the middle of the ring," and I know Devin said, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that," but I didn't really expect him to change up his game plan just because the nigga check your nuts like that. No, stick with what you do best. Be a boxer. I didn't expect that. So, he fell into that trap on that note. But as far as the steroids, man, just because you cheat on the test, if you copying off of a dumb nigga's test beside you, that's not a guaranteed win. It's going to increase your chances. If you ain't study at all, it's going to increase your chances of passing the test / winning the fight, but it's not a guarantee. So every nigga that do PEDs don't always win. So that's why I said I can't say for sure that that was a deciding factor. He won the fight, but it did help his chances.
Yep, that's real, because when he came in, what you said, meet me in the middle of the ring. This fool tried to knock out a killer. Everybody know Ryan is a killer. He could knock out anybody with that left hook. He has probably the best left hook in the game. These guys lost with terrible boxing IQ, Wilder and Devin Haney. They coming in with bad game plan. You could beat Tyson Fury if you listen to what he's saying. Tyson told you, I'm coming in to knock you out. He said, oh, you pillow fisted. He thought Tyson Fury was Devin Haney.
I seen no different Ryan Garcia. Even if he was on PEDs, I seen Ryan Garcia tire out in the late rounds.
Yep.
I seen Ryan Garcia sit up and literally say, when he was telling Bill Haney to stop the fight, Ryan was tired.
He knocked him out. That's why he was tired. Easy. He knocked him out. He shouldn't have got up from them He got hit with solid knockout punches. Other guys didn't get up from the punch.
And how many times have we seen Ryan Garcia do that to somebody? So we will have to say that Ryan Garcia been taking steroids his whole career, right? Because he's done it to everybody else.
No, because Devin Haney a different class of fighter. It ain't the same.
How he a different class of fighter when Devin said that?
Okay. Who Ryan knocked out that was good as Devin Haney?
Huh?
Who Ryan knocked out? I know he got a ton of knockouts. I ain't taking that away from him. But who did he knock out that was good as Devin Haney, skilled as Devin Haney?
But what's to say Devin is so skilled when he got beat by a guy he said he was a C-class fighter?
His resume, it don't matter what he said. Like like my boy said down there, I forget your name, but he was just talking shit.
So was Linares on steroids when he hurt Devin?
What you mean hurt him? He couldn't even put him down. What you talking
He
about?
didn't drop him. He didn't drop him multiple times. That ain't the same. Rocking somebody and dropping them 3 times ain't the same.
When Lomachenko beat him, was Lomachenko on steroids?
You mean when he
He
lost?
beat him though.
On paper, he didn't beat him. That's
No, in real life, and no, in real life he didn't beat him. Now in fantasy world he beat him. You on video he beat him. In real life, everybody know he lost. 3 white judges said it. White judges don't lie.
130 pounds. 130 pounds for real. Lomachenko was giving Devin Haney hell. The whole
No, Garcia was giving Haney hell.
Hold on. 100 really 30-pound fighter. Lomachenko was giving Devin Haney hell, but you can't believe a 3-pound coming in over fighter like Ryan Garcia with a powerful left hook, where we've seen him devastate fighters with that same punch, and he did the same thing to Devin. Y'all think it's something different?
Let me explain. Please let me explain. Lomachenko is a legendary all-time fighter. Don't forget that now. Don't forget that. He's a legendary all-time fighter. So Ryan showed you how to beat Devin. Lomachenko showed you how to make it close with Devin. See how Ryan took the judges out of it? Knock is that. If you see what Lomachenko did to his last opponent, if he would have did that to Devin Haney, we wouldn't even be having this discussion. Devin defeated him, just like the other 2 opponents, Orlando and Teofimo. He loses close decisions. You can't give him a decision just because you like him. He lost. He won the last fight. He stopped the guy. Ryan won the fight. Ryan showed you how to beat Devin. So don't tell me Lomachenko won the fight when Ryan damn near killed him in the ring. That's how you beat him.
It's getting hot. Hold on, I gotta welcome D Young on the channel. Hey y'all, we gonna be respectful to each other. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying nobody else now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give everybody a chance to speak their opinions. I'm gonna welcome D Young on the channel, and we're gonna do it like that. It's getting hot. Let's go ahead, D Young. How you feel, bro?
Whoa, what's good, my boy? You can hear me?
Yes, sir. We hear you well.
Yeah. Long time no talk to, my G. How you doing?
I've been all right, man. I can't complain. I'm here, baby.
Hell yeah. Nah, man, shit. I'm just let these guys go back and battle. This is a good ass little topic. Figured I'd come on and holler at you since it's been a little minute. Yeah, man. Go ahead and toss the mic back to them. I like this little back and forth shit. I'll just chime in whenever.
Okay. Whichever one you guys want to go first, go ahead.
So, homie, you talking about who Haney fought? You still ain't answered the question. Who Ryan fought that was as skilled as Haney?
Who Ryan fought that was as skilled? But this why I can't answer the question, because hold on, let me finish. You said who was as skilled? Ryan beat. So regardless of how,
he took the L though. Okay, go ahead, get yours out.
Regardless of how skilled we say that Devin is, he just got an ass whooping from Ryan Garcia, a C-level fighter. He said. So if we really looking at it, we can't. I didn't see a different Ryan Garcia. I didn't see Ryan Garcia, I didn't see no different Ryan Garcia. So I can't really say that what fighter Ryan has fought is on the frame of a Devin Haney, because he beat the hell out of Devin Haney.
Because it ain't none. That's what you want to say.
Well,
but your heart won't let you say it.
But there is none, but he beat Devin Haney.
Now, what level is Ryan Garcia to you? Give me your level. What level would you put him at?
Ryan Garcia.
I say he's a C. I say he's a C level.
B minus, B plus.
There you go. B.
B minus. I'll say B minus more than anything, because that defense is too much. I like to welcome Buddy Lee on to the channel. Are you here, Buddy Lee?
Yeah, what's happening, y'all, bro? I was listening in the background. I was like, man, my bro from Sacramento and my other partner that came in, bro, I'm riding with them, bro. Like, because like you say, bro, like you were saying, like what Devin said, yeah, bro, that's what he said. But I'm like, damn, bro, it's like you said, bro, like the nigga had to kill him, and I'm like, man. And another thing is like, bro had to literally cheat because he was scared of how Devin beat the lad. You saying, oh yeah, he came over like 10 pounds or over the hydration after he made the weight. But he was so scared how he beat Ruggaroo, bro. He was like, man, I gotta motherfucking take steroids. Thinking about he ain't take steroids for Tank. But he was like, man, hell no, I'm finna take some steroids so I could beat Devin Haney because Devin Haney looked it so complete. Yeah, you right. Yeah, he said he was gonna he a C class, but come on, man. Like you said, bro, they just talking shit, bro. And that let you know, bro was really a beast and he was scared of Devin, bro. No, not trying to take away, but that's why I'm disappointed in Ryan because if he would have came in at the weight limit, I wouldn't even care nothing about all that weight limit and steroids because we don't actually know if it was tainted or if it was, you know what I'm saying, if it was flawed or not. But that was throwing the flaw on Ryan Garcia for the simple fact that he didn't just be legitimate and come in because he knew them three extra pounds was gonna drain him, and it takes so much caloric energy to, like, you know what I'm saying, burn 3 extra pounds. Well, you know how hard it is as like these all them guys walk, like my bro said, like my first guy, he was like, man, I don't condone the guys coming in walking around at 180 pounds, but then I want to fight at 135. That's crazy, bro. But if he would have legitimately came in, hold up.
Well, hey, can I interject real quick? I mean, I ain't gonna sit here and say the man was scared of Devin Haney. Like, I can't do that shit, bro.
He was. He took
bro.
steroids, bro.
No, bro. Hold on, time out, bro. It's not steroids. It's PEDs, bro. Let's get that
know
right.
What I mean. You know what I mean.
It's PEDs. I can't sit up here and say the man. Yeah. I can't sit up here and say the man was scared of Haney, bro. I'm not gonna say that shit because at the end of the day, if the 3 pounds was that much of effect, then the Haneys would have pulled out the fight. But
hold up, bro. Listen, 3 pounds, bro. It's just being honest and true, bro. Like my bro said, bro, he cheated, bro. Like, bro, if you felt like you got cheated, you gonna be mad as hell too. It was obligated for him to come in at 140, bro, not 143. And think about it, bro. If he would have, bro, I'm telling him, he would have came in at 140. He was gonna be weaker than what he was because he was fresh. He knew he couldn't make it, and his limit was his threshold was 143. So he knew bro, if I come in at 140, I couldn't make nothing else. I was gonna be weight drained.
Think about this.
I agree with you. Oh, my bad, Easy. Go ahead. My fault, bro.
Yeah, my fault too. My fault, y'all.
No, you good. Think about this though. They took the bet because
here we go, Easy. Here we go, Easy.
Boxers have scouts. They know what's going on in different camps and this and that.
Here we go.
No, come on now.
Yep.
They took that bet knowing that Ryan Garcia was too big for 140.
But exactly. So think about that. So if he would have came in at 140, Devin was going to, because bro said, bro, because you said something about Linares. Linares is probably hit hard, where Tank hit the hardest, but the hardest that Devin that got hit was against Linares, bro. Well, and Linares ain't no sucker, bro.
But what I will say this though, man, as much as we want to blame the PEDs, listen, I don't condone that at all, bro. Like I said, if the man tested positive, which he did, yeah, it should be a no contest. But this don't exclude the fact that the Haneys had a fucked up game plan. Well, no matter how y'all want to put it across the board,
okay, bro. Fair enough.
No matter how y'all want to put it across the board, that game plan was fucked up, bro. He got hit with a big shot in the first round. Everybody know the boy gonna throw it.
Hold on. Like my second bro said, bro, he took knockout punches, bro. He took that shit, bro, and he was like, he said, Ryan would have knocked. Think about it, Ryan knocked everybody else out with the same punches, bro. He couldn't do that shit to Devin. And think about it, if he would have came in at 140,
bro, I don't know what fight you watch. He had that boy. This a pause moment right here. He had that boy face down, ass up, bro. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Everybody else, guess what though? Listen. Everybody else he knocked out though.
How many rounds did it take to get him down?
Say that again.
How many rounds did it take to get him down on the ground?
Man, how many rounds? He took a religious ass whipping, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
That ass whipping was embarrassing, bro. Not as
Look,
bad as Spence ass
That
whipping,
wasn't
but
no,
hey,
bro.
that was a top
Hold on,
2
bro.
ass whipping though.
Bro. Listen, bro. Ass whipping is Roy Jones Jr., Booth Ennis, goddamn, Terrence Crawford. That was just, bro. I'm hitting you with my strong ass, heavy over. I ain't even weight drain left hook, bro. Of course, he got up 7 times, honestly.
But look,
Now,
look though, check.
hold up.
not
Go
giving
ahead,
him
go ahead. My bad, bro. Go ahead.
ass. That was honorable. He didn't go out like no coward like Ryan. Ryan
Not at all.
on his
For real. Ryan bent the knee, nigga. He gave up.
Nah, he did. He did. Listen, I'm not up here defending the man. But
Devin's
at the end,
for 10 minutes.
but at the end of the day, though, fellas, let's just keep it a buck. You know what I mean? If we gonna play this weight shit, hey, the nigga was 165 against Rougarou, bro, and we all know Haney's a big guy. The thing about it is that,
up in
but hold on, bro. I'm gonna pass the mic back to you. But let's just keep this a buck, though. Let's just keep this shit a buck. It don't matter how big a motherfucker is. Let me just use this analogy.
It don't.
Who look easy. You remember this because you remember this. I don't really know the other 3 brothers. You remember back in 2016 when Terrence Crawford fought John Molina, and what did John Molina come in at? 144 at 144-pound weight limit. And what did Terrence Crawford do to him? He beat his ass. Now let's go to this. Devin Haney was Devin Haney was 165 against Rougarou, but it don't matter how big
bro.
you is.
Hold on, wait. What was the weight limit that they had to come in at, though, bro?
Who talk about Bud and Molina? 140.
No. Okay, and what was Rougarou and Devin Haney? 140. Devin Haney came there, and that go to my first bro. He was like, yeah, he don't condone like you being 180 pounds walking weight, but then you can go make 140. Yeah, bro. Of course, them weight bullets, but at least you having the respect and the discipline to make the obligated. Yeah,
I respect that.
That's why.
I respect
Hold
that.
on, and that's why. Hold on, listen, and that's why I'm mad at Ryan. If he would have made 140 and did what he did, I would have been like, man, whatever. He killed him. But I can't give him that.
You shouldn't be mad at Ryan. You know what you should be mad at?
No, yes.
You should be mad at Bill Haney. You should be mad at Bill Haney.
I'm mad at you now, bro.
hey, to be real, let me get this off real quick, and I'll pass it to Easy. They wasn't going to turn down a possible biggest payday. You know, Devin Haney ain't a huge draw. They wasn't going to just stop the fight, call it off. They're going to say, okay, compensate me for this shit. And then, you know what I mean? It's kind of even. In hindsight, it's foolish, but shit, that's what they was thinking. I ain't going to turn down my biggest payday, my biggest gate. So just because you didn't do what you were supposed to do.
Devin Haney and them took the bet because they knew Ryan wasn't gonna make 140.
Thank you.
And they still wanted that. They still wanted that check.
And but not just that, not just the check, bro. In the Haney's mind, they really thought they could beat the dude. They really thought that shit.
Probably.
No, it's no probably, bro. They thought that shit. They thought it, bro.
I'm saying probably because they didn't have the right game plan.
They did not have the right game plan,
bro. Vegas had him. He was 11-1 underdog. I'm telling you, bro. Think about it. Ryan. Oh, hold up. Think about it. Ryan was doing that crazy ass stanky leg, doing the what's that nigga? He was doing the chicken wing Jones, bro. I swear he was. That last fight he had it before he fought Ryan, and I mean before he fought Devin.
Okay.
And then Devin beat the crap out of Rougarou because people was like, "Damn, bro, he wasn't." They wasn't expecting to see that power, and I was like, "All right, bro, he making a good transition into 140," and I was like, "All right, this gonna be a good match." But how even though he was taking them clean shots, that cleanest shot he took besides Ryan was against Linares, and Linares ain't no punk, bro.
No, not at all.
Linares almost knocked out Lomachenko.
Let me ask you guys this. Due to the fact we understand the PD loss or whatever it may be, but we all know that Devin Haney took a loss, right?
Yeah. Well.
What fight would Devin Haney have to take to put him back as a headliner, a superstar in boxing. Me personally, I think it has to be a Teofimo Lopez or Matias. What are y'all thoughts?
Yeah, those two guys. Yes.
Agree. That's a good
No,
ass
bro.
question.
I
Yeah.
want the rematch with Ryan Garcia at the negotiated weight. I don't care if he on steroid, PED. Just make
Hell
that
no.
140 weight.
How
Nah,
you
he
gonna trust them? How you gonna trust somebody who willingly put your life in danger? You know what I mean? I'm not
Man,
feeling that.
needed
make the
something.
140. I guarantee you, bro. He knew, bro, because if he would have, bro, he was gonna be weight drained, even if that, because he know he
Well,
was
yeah.
too big regardless. So think about
Right.
it. What did okay? Now, what was the official weigh-in at the night of the fight? I'm sure Devin weighed
I don't know about
160
that.
and Ryan probably weighed 165.
I
Probably
was
a little
gonna
bit
guess
You
more
the
than
feel
that,
me?
if
same
we're
number
being
And
too.
he
I don't
on
know.
honest.
PED. And he was on PED. So it wasn't fair regardless. But if he would have made that 140, he would have had to eat more and hydrate a little bit more. So his body was gonna take a little bit more to to get back to his equilibrium, his homeostasis. So he wasn't gonna be as strong even if he was on them PEDs. It was gonna balance it back out. So he a punk, bro. I don't like
Yeah,
Ryan.
I
and
personally
and
think
and
for
and,
somebody,
and big dog, I can't disagree with you. I'm not with the cheating shit, but at the same time, the biggest thing we're missing is that, bro, the nigga just can't punch, bro. That's just what it is.
yeah,
Like as much as I love Devin, he can't fucking punch, bro.
at
You right.
130, Devin is really gone.
Paulie Malignaggi
Besides
Hey,
Devin,
hey,
Oh man, y'all
that's
doing
a
him
great
dirty.
Man,
comparison.
Paulie.
That's a great comparison, bro. Because I don't care what nobody say.
Paulie was a champ, bro.
He
Holly
was.
wasn't undisputed. Y'all putting them too low. That's too low. I get the comparison. Yeah, more of a technician than you know what I mean, a puncher. But that's too low, homie.
Exactly, bro. They
I
playing.
can't say Amir Khan because nigga, at least Amir Khan had power.
Now, yeah,
Ooh, Amir got them
At
hands.
least Amir Khan had some thud.
let me
This
say,
nigga has no thud at all. And see, I always was one of the ones who tried to advocate for Dev. Like, hey, look, when he gets to 40, bro, that power gonna be serious. And bro, it's just not there, bro. He don't know how to fight on the inside. It was just a lot of flaws, fam. Like, there's a lot of flaws I saw in that fight, bro. Like, and man,
but
I
look,
mean, I know the man came overweight, but let's just keep it a bean, man. Like the nigga just can't punch.
but let me say this: don't take away credit from Ryan Garcia by saying Lomachenko whooped his ass. Ryan Garcia whooped
Yeah,
his ass. Lomachenko lost the fight. Ryan showed you
straight
how.
up.
That's a real victory. So don't say, oh, now Lomachenko whooped. No, Lomachenko lost the fight. You seen it? Ryan beat his
He
ass. He took
did.
out the fight. He took the judges out. Lomachenko made it a close fight and lost the 12th round. They don't want to give Devin the credit because of Bill. So
but
just
Yeah,
admit
bro. They all real fighters, bro.
a
They
smaller
all
fighter,
real.
a smaller fighter with no power
didn't even
can.
Man,
drop.
Lomachenko, that dude though.
But
He
hey,
didn't.
He
But
just stopped that losses.
but think about this. Why is it so hard to believe that a smaller fighter that gave him the toughest fight in his career gave him that fight, but you can't believe that Ryan Garcia, who came in bigger, would whoop his
On
ass?
PEDs, on PEDs.
That's why he lost. Easy.
Yeah,
Exactly.
y'all overlooking that. Y'all
Yeah,
just saying Ryan whooped his ass. Man, I'm gonna get on PEDs right now. Let me fight
Yes,
one of y'all in
please.
6 months.
no,
Exactly, bro.
I just saw the situation of Frank Martin and Michael Rivera, Michelle Rivera, where he
on
still
PDs.
All
he
right, all right. Watch this. Hold up, watch this.
hold
Now
on,
watch this. Hold up, wait. Hold up. Guess what? Ryan will beat both of them, bro.
PDs has nothing to do with skills.
That's
Yeah,
PDs has
facts.
nothing to do with
but think
skills.
about it. Hold up. Now think about this. Ryan is better than Martin and Rivera, and he on PEDs. Bro, come on. That's like putting Roy Jones Jr. on PEDs, bro. That's crazy.
He was. Roy
I was gonna
Yeah,
say. I was gonna say.
yeah.
Hey,
Hey
shout
man,
out
no,
Roy,
hey,
but yeah,
hold
he
up now.
was.
Nah, bro. My boy Roy, nope.
Man,
Yeah.
No
bro,
splashing
Roy,
with
No,
the kid, Roy.
Roy tested
he was.
positive, bro. Go do your research.
Hey, bro,
He tested
I
positive.
don't
I
hear
love
y'all,
Roy.
bro. I
Roy was
don't hear
number
y'all, bro.
Roy was number
Hey,
steroids.
hey,
G.
hey, big dog. I
Yeah.
was sad when I found it out, bro. But
Hey,
it's
I'm
true.
not listening. I'm not listening, bro.
With
It's
all
true,
the
man.
Roy Jones had, Roy Jones was on steroids. Roy Jones
I'm
Yeah.
not listening.
was on steroids.
Hey,
Hey,
Tyson was
yeah,
my
Easy,
favorite
you gotta
fighter
stay
ever,
off
but he
my
had
boy
the same weakness
Deontay
as me.
too, bro.
Roy
Yeah, I
Jones.
Tyson's my
love
favorite
Roy.
fighter, but he got the same weaknesses as me, them hoes. So you got to accept it.
The best fighter ever to live, Roy Jones
But
Jr.
hey, now back to the topic though, not to be rude. Hey, cause everybody keep talking about bro flinching, but if y'all really look at that video of Frank Martin flinching, that nigga did not blink his eyes though, not once, bro. Look
No,
at
it's
Nah.
that
defense.
video again. He did not blink, bro, and I was like, ooh, okay, but Tank gonna kill him, bro.
Yeah, and we gotta just keep this shit a buck, man. They not about to put this nigga in the ring with somebody they know that he could beat him, man. That's all I'm saying. Only thing I hope Frank do is at least rock this nigga so his fangirls can really get off this hiatus, bro. Because to be honest, man, like I mean, I don't fuck with Tank as a human. He definitely has skills, but I just don't like the nigga, man. Like, to be
Bro,
honest with you.
listen to this, bro. Ryan almost beat Tank. Even goddamn, what's that? Rolling Marrero almost beat Tank, boy.
Oh my God, please
Oh
stop.
my mama, he was
Stop,
giving
guys.
Tank the
Guys,
business, boy. Hey,
guys,
bro,
listen.
yeah, bro.
Oh,
Rolling
God,
was giving Tank the
oh,
business. Even
oh.
what's that big head? What's that big head Mexican nigga name? Even
Barrios.
Man,
no Pitbull
Mario
Cruz, and what
Barrios.
about Barrios was giving them business, and what's the other nigga? Santa Cruz was too.
Okay,
Bro,
layup.
But he punished Santa Cruz though. Even though he
yeah,
did,
with an
I ain't gonna lie,
uppercut.
man. But he hit that man with that same uppercut like at least 8 times. Like, I
Hey,
mean, don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. He did dot Tank eye up. I will say that. But
bro, they
man,
all beat up Tank, bro. He just
but
good, bro. It's just a
nah, he
different
is.
level. But Shakur though,
Yeah,
Shakur Bud and my boy in Baltimore, Boots. Them my guys, bro.
Let me
yeah.
ask y'all this.
What's
Do
what's
y'all
up, E?
do y'all think Shakur Stevenson can beat Tank Davis?
I do.
Woo-hoo!
I do.
Ooh-wee.
I
That's a
do.
Hey, if
true
he don't keep
50-50.
jumping
That's a
like a
true
little
50-50
jackass,
to me.
It's definitely 50-50. But I think Shakur can beat Tank. And the reason I'm gonna say he can, bro, is because Tank hasn't really been in there with a fucking athlete, man. And not just an athlete,
bro.
but a guy with the same IQ as him, man.
Yes, IQ.
Like
Bro, man,
that's
Tank always been the smaller man too, though.
facts. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
So I'm
facts.
just like, man, I don't know. I love Shakira, but just Tank really been doing it, bro. And he a thug with it, but he technical. He can fight you. He can street fight, bro. He can slam you, fight on the ground, and punch you out too. But he can also box. I don't think Shakira can fight a nigga in the streets and win, bro. We could beat up Shakira.
Shit,
We
nigga,
saw
you better
him
go
at the
look at that.
club.
You better go.
Come
You
on,
better go
I
look
don't.
at
man.
that
I don't
He,
want to
gas
bring
he
the
station
man.
couldn't
fight.
I
even
don't want
get
to
up
bring
to
the
beat
man past
You
us.
better go look at that gas station fight.
Yeah, I was just about to say,
Man,
He went
nah,
in
man.
he,
beat him out.
That
bro,
nigga was
bro,
that nigga was
you
cleaning
done
that
fought
dude up.
harder than that at the gas station, bro. Hell
Man,
nah.
nah, man, bro. Hey, Big Brody, them shots that nigga was hitting that dude, and he was playing it, bro. He was hitting this nigga with some
Nah,
hellacious
nah,
shots, bro.
nah,
Bro,
bro. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
I'm
gonna
with
put you
Shakur
like this.
though.
I'm gonna
Shakur.
put you like this. That fight when he got into it at the gas station, bro, all you seen was dudes laid down on the window.
Man, bro, hey, easy. My boy was on his knees like he was about to pray, my G. Like, hey, bro, and think it is, bro. He's a regular civilian. He's a regular civilian getting hit by a professional fighter, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Man,
that's
shit.
crazy.
the court was beating them
What
boys
my
like
bro say?
they
I
still
think an
Oh,
upset
oh
gonna
my
happen, bro.
God.
Nah, but yeah,
Nah.
Frank ain't got a chance, bro. I ain't betting on. I'm not betting against
Okay,
Tank,
then,
bro.
okay, then what about
Hey,
Devin?
hold up, easy.
What about
I
Devin?
ain't gonna
That's
lie. You
wild.
were talking about nigga was locked up, acting like they were locked up in prison, but really they just was in the city jail. That shit was crazy. My nigga Tank just got out the city jail, boy. He ready.
Out the city jail.
That nigga was on house arrest. Not even that. He did like 2 days in jail. He was on house arrest.
He ready, boy.
That guy that's talking like he been locked up 15 years. Well,
You crazy, my guy.
He was locked up 28 days.
And he almost killed the pregnant lady, bro.
You know
Yeah, that's fucked up. And that nigga fled the scene. I didn't fuck with that shit, bro.
Yeah, that's what I
bro.
don't like about
I didn't fuck with that shit, man.
Y'all know
Yeah,
if he'd have run, if that have been one of us, we'd be in prison right now, right?
Boy, on my mom.
We be in prison.
Oh yeah, for shit show. Ain't nobody getting, and she was pregnant. Yeah, ain't nobody getting off that. Yeah, you ain't getting off.
We'll be
Hey, like I said, I'm from East Oakland, but that don't determine everything about you. You feel me? It's like
for sure. For sure.
Shit, y'all go ahead. I lost my train of thought. But that I'm just saying, where you from don't determine everything about you. Oh yeah, that's what he was. You ain't gonna be a boxer since you was 7 and be in the streets. That shit don't add up. You do them sports to keep you out the streets.
Hell no.
Exactly. He stayed in the gym.
That's just like an NBA player or someone who made it to the league. How the fuck you gonna sit on and tell me you was on the corner with the pack? And when you had time to sell the pack when you was how you get to the NBA then?
Bro. Hey, hold on. You know Walter Sharp, nigga. That nigga was there, and he was on the hood with the pack, nigga, and still made it.
I mean, shit. The guy that lost last week, AB. I really think AB was a real. I think he was a real street nigga, man.
Man, he was halfway in, halfway out. That's why he fucked up. That's where he fucked up at. 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
AB got arrested for stealing cars.
Tripping.
Stealing motherfucking car. AB wasn't arrested for stealing for no fucking bikes. Tell AB.
Yeah, he was just talking.
That nigga, that's stupid, man.
That ain't what he said at the press conference. He said, we got away with bodies, nigga. We got away with it.
He was just selling the fight, bro, for real. He knew he was talking shit. He was just selling the fight.
True. That's real.
He was upset at Blair Cobb. All that talking about body talking, and he got body. He got your teeth knocked out and everything.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Blair Cobb's really impressed me. Because I thought he was a sucker for real. But he really can fight though, bro. I'm gonna give him his respect because AB, aka Twin, bro. If AB really let his hands go, he'll go ham. But it's just like I give him his respect.
Mundana took a lot away from AB, bro. Mundana took a lot away from him, man. Even though, but you know what's crazy though is that he broke Mundana's jaw in that fight, but. Still in all though, man. Like that shit took a lot out of AB, man.
Hey, I also heard this about Adrian Broner is cocky than a motherfucker. I heard some dude say that Adrian Broner, you know how people will put their arms on a light pole and hold themselves up where they could sit side to side on it, like with their legs up in the air. And it's a coach said that Adrian Broner lifted them up in the air, and look at his shoulders. And Marcos McDonald, Adrian Broner said this about Marcos McDonald about the rematch. He said, I asked Marcos McDonald about a rematch, and Marcos McDonald said, no, I won't fight you because you're the strongest fighter I ever fought.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, I remember him saying that.
Yeah, bro, he broke Mundana's jaw. He broke Mundana's jaw.
I didn't know that. Yeah, he had AB out there doing the Kane Wayne with it.
Hell yeah. Nobody would know. Yeah, but yeah, he broke Mundana's jaw though.
I swear, he was looking like the nigga off of Mike Tyson Punch Out. The first nigga when you knock him out, I was like, ooh, wee.
Hell no. Glass Joe in this bitch.
Madame Flamenco, my boy. Crazy.
Hey, y'all know he beat that boy though. You know he beat that boy.
Man,
oh my mama. But
Yeah,
yeah, no, man.
man.
Hey, easy, bro. I had to come on and show love, man. I'm gonna get off, man. I appreciate you for letting me on, bro. I respect all y'all, bro. And I'm gonna start coming on more often, big dog. Y'all have a good night. I'm gonna be back in the cut, man.
I appreciate it.
Already,
Likewise,
G.
shout out.
Already,
Yes,
for shit
sir,
show.
man. Respect, man.
I enjoy y'all coming on the channel, man. I thank you for that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adrian
But
Brown, he said he beat Black Cloud too then.
He
yeah,
did.
he said that. But look though, Easy man, what's your thought on Benavidez? What you think about Benavidez, man?
I think Benavidez is a major threat, but we're gonna have to see when he fight fighters that actually are at a certain weight class, and who he can't just pummel on because he's really bigger. We gotta admit now that David is a bully. I take nothing away from him. You know what I'm saying? He got skill. He a dominant fighter, but we're gonna see if he's the same monster at 175. Because
Real.
That's
real shit.
if he can run through 175 like he was doing 168, then Canelo need to go and hide.
Like I said, he's putting himself in position to be the Mando for Benavidez, not Benavidez, Beterbiev and Bivol. So
man.
shit, we gonna see real soon. We gonna see Turkey Al-Sheikh gonna make it happen.
Oh yeah, for shit show, man. I just hope my boy Benavidez, man, just shake back, man. And it's just starting to kind of look bad for my boy. But at the end of the day, man, you can't take away his freakish power, but his age is starting to show with these injuries. Like, he's been injured.
Oh yeah.
He's been injured a lot these last 2 years with what he had, I think, an elbow injury, a tooth infection, then a knee injury now, torn meniscus type shit. So yeah, his body is definitely deteriorating, man. But nonetheless, I still think he's gonna be Beevil. But I don't know how much longer he got left in the game, though, man.
This one fight we got to talk about right here, because I just seen this dude drunk as hell in the Bahamas with a dude posting a video about Errol Spence Jr. versus Fundora. What y'all think?
Ooh, give me a second,
man.
We all want Spence to bounce back, obviously.
Yeah.
Fundora got that height and reach. He finally starting to use it to his advantage, like it was in the Tim Tszyu fight. But he ain't too accustomed to that. Normally, he let people slip inside. Kind of like I compare it to, and not on this level, but a Riddick Bowe used to let a shorter fighter get inside, like he did Holyfield. That's why he lost to Holy the second time. So I think if Spence can get inside and just be relentless with his style, I give him a decent shot. I just don't know where his head is at, since that ass whooping he took last year. But when is that fight going down?
It's supposed to be in November or October.
November.
Okay. Shit, that might be enough time, man. That might be enough. I don't know who Spence gonna train with. Him and Derek James was looking awkward up there on stage yesterday. But
yeah, dude, that was an awkward ass moment. That was definitely awkward. Yeah,
like an ex girl with something like that. But shit, man, if you get with the right trainer, I know you ain't gonna have Bomac. Damn, who could he get? Get Teddy Atlas out of retirement or something, man.
I want somebody to give Antonio Tarver a shot, man. I think Antonio Tarver would be a great trainer, man.
I don't think. I can't disagree with that, but I don't think you need a new trainer. I mean, like someone new to the game. He needs someone experienced at this point.
Yeah,
I think he if it was me, I think he should go back and work with Barry. Him and Barry got a relationship from the amateurs, so I think him and Barry Hunter will be a good match made. I think so. I think he should go with Barry.
That's a good trainer. He's been around for a long time.
Yeah, and they got a relationship too. So yeah.
But I think Pandora gonna beat blood out of Spence.
Damn.
No comeback fight, no step up fight, no confidence fights, and you just jumping in there with a fighter like Pandora. You know what I'm saying? A guy who confidence is high. He just beat Tim Tszyu, got the belt. You've been off for almost a year and some. Well, a year and a month and a half. No, man.
That is very ambitious coming from what Spence just came off of. But that wild ass cut had a lot to do with that, how he did Tim Tszyu. I think if not for that cut, it would have went the other way.
Oh
So
yeah.
And you know, we also got to understand too, man. Tim Tszyu is way more athletic than Spence, man, and he has a left hook that Spence don't really have.
Yes, you said it. Tim Tszyu is a much more fighter than Errol Spence. Errol Spence is limited. We saw that against Crawford. We saw that.
Even against Ugas, easy, like we saw all that shit. Like, and you know, like I said, I don't want to hate on Spence, but you saw those same flaws that against Ugas, man. Bro, I had to rewatch that fight again, man. Like, now you know, I love Spence's relentless style, man, but Ugas was catching him with some shit even before he knocked his mouthpiece out. You know what I mean?
that's
So,
real.
yeah, man. I mean, my heart says Spence, but my boxing mind says Fundora. But I'm going with Spence against Fundora, man. I'm gonna take Spence.
I say Spence gonna get overcutted to death because you gotta look at it like this. Erickson, y'all know who Erickson Lubin is?
Yeah.
Have you seen the Fundora versus Erickson Lubin?
Man, that shit was bad.
Do you think that Erickson Lubin has more in his arsenal than Errol Spence?
He does.
More variety.
Huh?
Another southpaw. Look what happened to Erickson Lubin.
But you know what though? Easy. Erickson Lubin got lured into that firefight. You know what I mean? He definitely didn't listen to Kevin Cunningham when Kevin Cunningham was trying to tell him, like, man, don't start fighting this motherfucker, because that's what he wanted.
But what else can Spence do?
Yeah, that's the thing.
He has no footwork.
But that's his strength, though. He gonna come forward. He gonna boom, 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 try to piece him up. So it worked more towards his strength than a Lubin.
Let me welcome sports prediction. How you doing, my brother? What's your comment? If you on sports prediction,
Mute yourself.
You probably got yourself muted, bro.
Man. Yeah. Nah, that Lubin shit was nasty, man. My boy face looked like Martin. Like, damn, man.
Another southpaw with more of an arsenal than Errol Spence, and look what happened to Lubin. And Lubin wasn't coming off a loss.
No, he wasn't.
Face wasn't busted up and bleeding.
How about that dog, though? Spence still got that dog. He ain't quit.
He didn't quit.
Nah, he didn't.
But that dog didn't force him to win the fight, did
it? Hey, Crawford, generational talent. But I feel you.
That dog didn't force him to win that fight. He came up short.
Definitely. I'm gonna roll with Spence though, man. But damn, man, that's a tough one. I'm only rolling with Spence because my heart into it. But if you're a boxer, you boxing mind, you might go with Fundora. Been more active, and you know, if he could use his reach and keep continuing to use his reach and not fall into those firefights, he'll be okay.
That's what he needs. If Fundora sticks to the game plan, cool. But if he fight how he used to do before the Tszyu fight, trying to mix it up on the inside, then I got Spence. So it's kind of like a Haney Garcia dynamic. But
we also seen this with Errol. You take his jab away, he becomes all. You take it just like Haney. You take his jab away, double jab with him, or jab with the jabber. Spence ain't got nothing.
That's a great point. Yeah. He needs that to set up everything.
Yeah. Now, hey, easy. Let me get your thought on Boots, man. Like, do you think he is the future of this sport?
We're gonna see when he fight Indonesia.
Okay, now I'm going to that. I'm going to that fight in Philadelphia. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I got him stopping Indonesia, man.
I don't think Boots is. I don't think he deserves a Crawford fight, but it'll make it more better if he goes out there and stops Indonesian quicker than Crawford did. It will highlight the fight and put it on fire. Yeah,
that is true. He had and then Boots fighting in front of his hometown, so he really can't have a dull performance. And I don't think Indonesian gonna do the thing that Karen did, move around on him. I think Indonesian gonna be there to be hit. He is tricky. He definitely is tricky. and he gonna definitely throw some shit at Boots too. But yeah, I think Boots definitely has to get him out before 6 rounds or right at the 6th round mark.
But notice and pay attention to what you just said, moving around. He had trouble with people who's moving around. Terrence can move around as well.
That's true. Yeah.
So
Hey, Mastermind, you out of Philly?
I think he gone. Mastermind, he left the scene.
Oh, who is this with the face on the green?
Dion.
Oh, Dion,
Yeah.
you coming from Philly?
No, I'm going to Philly. I'm in Syracuse, New York right now. That's like 4 hours. That's like 4 hours and a half.
I got you. Yeah, I've been to the East Coast before. I got you. Okay.
Yeah. Nah. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely go out and support the young Dunn, man. I'm glad they got him an opponent, man, because I was a little upset. Like I bought my fucking tickets. I'm like, man, well, I hope they're gonna give me my money back, or he gonna find an opponent. So yeah. It's gonna be a fun like, but that week of boxing, and then the following the previous week before Shakur fight. So I'm gonna probably end up going to Jersey too to watch that fight. That's a stacked fucking card, man. You got Abdullah Mason on that card, Keyshawn and Oshaki Foster, they on that card too. So that's a stacked little card, man. I might check that one out as well.
I want to see Keyshawn versus Andy Cruz in the pros.
That's a good look.
Yeah, that'll be a good one. That'll definitely be a good one.
And Keyshawn versus Floyd Schofield. What they call him, Kid Austin.
Kid Austin, yeah. I think Kid Austin has a fight already lined up. I think he's fighting the young bull Ashton Silva. I think that's Jake Paul's fighter. He'll be on the Tyson and Paul card.
That's in November.
That's gonna be. I think that fight gonna steal the show. I think that's gonna be a good fight. I think Kid Austin to win. I think because Silva's still kind of green. He's a prospect, but he could fight. Now I give it to Kid Austin though.
Man, I can't wait till we get a marquee name under his belt. I've been hearing a lot of hype about him. I ain't seen too much, but I wish he had a bigger name.
Yeah, his fighting style is definitely fan friendly. He reminds me a lot of a Sean Porter with power though. With power, reminds me a lot of Sean Porter with power.
Oh, you disrespecting Sean? That's one of my favorites. But okay.
Oh no, I'm not dissing him, man. Hey, Sean, bro, what people don't understand, man, if you give Sean some power, bro, Sean would have been a hell of a fucking fighter, man. Well, he was still a hell of a fucking fighter. He'd have been even more dangerous than what he was.
If you would have gave Sean Porter, if they would have gave Sean Porter another trainer beside his daddy.
Hey, but at least he had his best interests at heart. He knew as much as it had to break his heart, he knew when to throw in the towel against Crawford. But yeah, man, I like that. Like I told you with Devin and Bill, I do appreciate the father-son dynamic. But yeah, it is wise to know when to hand your boy off and say, okay, he could do more for you than I could. But you could still be in the corner. You could still be in the corner, still be an advisor. But I feel it.
Yeah. Easy. You definitely made a good point, though, man. That it always becomes a deteriorating situation in most cases when fathers and sons. You know what I mean? Because if you look at Roy and his dad, at some point they had to split up. You know what I mean? Because they started bumping heads, and that was the same thing with Porter and his father. They started bumping heads, but I salute Sean for sticking to the grain, though.
Yeah, you did. Hey, let me point out the exception, though. Not that he was his trainer, but notice AB ain't start losing until his pop stopped brushing his hair. You should have kept that one up.
but not even in the situation of them falling out as a boy becoming the man. It's just simply you can only teach me so much if you've never boxed.
Right. No, that's real.
Oh, that's a good one. Yeah.
You can only teach me so much if you've never been in that ring.
Right.
That is
a good one.
Stop taking the time. Even Devin Haney father did. I mean, even Devin Haney did for he let him go with Floyd Mayweather Sr. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
All the fighters that we see still stuck on their dad and they become gatekeepers. Danny Garcia was finna become a gatekeeper at 147.
Yep.
He ran. Sean Porter was finna become a gatekeeper at 147. He ran.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Roy Jones, when he got old, they showed that he was just built off athleticism. Floyd whose father was an original boxer, showed that skills pay the bills. Even at Floyd old age, he still was dominant.
Hell yeah, and also having your uncles being fighters as well would also made it even better. You know what I'm saying?
Because they were fighters.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Roger was a better trainer than Floyd Sr.
I don't think so. I think Roger Floyd was taught boxing from a baby.
Yeah.
And I just think that Roger added a few things to it because Roger was a champion. You know, his father did. So if Roger added his experience, but the skill set was already there. You remember Floyd said his father used to hit him for making mistakes.
Yeah.
So
I remember that.
That will make you perfect more than anything. And I think that Roger just came in and gave him the green light on, hey, when you make it to this stage, this is what it's going to be like. I want you to work on this. You see what I'm saying?
But that'll make him a better trainer, a higher level?
Yes, it makes him a better trainer at a higher level, but the skill set was already there for Floyd.
No, I feel that.
The skill set was already there.
Senior built the foundation, and Roger helped him to elevate.
Yeah, Roger just kept the puzzle together.
Roger was the elevation.
Yep.
See, the only time the father made it under the lights was against Sugar Ray, and he lost. Roger to another level when he won titles, and he fought under the lights against Pernell Whitaker and fighters like that.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, but to the question I asked you, Easy, I definitely think Boots is the goods, man. You know, we just want to see him tested, man, and I don't think that's gonna happen until you get to 54.
See, that's what I understand about the Boots fans, and I ain't saying I'm against him. He seemed highly skilled, but just ain't have that level of competition yet. But Crawford said, motherfucking what is June, damn near a year ago, right after the Spence fight. I'm going to 154. So if he really wanted to fight like that, why ain't he go to 154? I don't get that. How could Crawford duck somebody that's not even in the same weight class as him when you know what he after? He trying to get undisputed in another weight class.
Yes, sir.
Boots is in a rush to become champion because Boots is not a natural 147 pounder no more.
No, he's too big. He looked bigger than Crawford to me. He got the email stuff.
Bro is fucking huge. Pause, man. I think they got him listed at 5'10", but bro, I think Buddy Mike he damn near could be 6 feet. I'll let y'all know when I see him, man. Like he's a big dude. Like I think his ceiling could probably be 168.
Boots is
being honest.
Canelo.
Huh? Boots
is taller than Canelo.
Oh yeah. Everybody taller than Canelo on some shit. I think Canelo ain't nothing but 5'7".
And what weight class is Canelo in? 168, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, he old now. Yeah. He's naturally stocky. So yeah, he up there. You said he 5'7"?
Yeah. Canelo like 5'7". They got him listed at 5'8", but yeah, Canelo's small, man.
Okay.
Yeah, Canelo's small. Hell yeah, easy,
hey man, I like the Avenesian. To double back to your question, love the Avenesian fight. Common opponent. If you really want Crawford, but shit, he ain't gonna bring him no belt. So I still don't know how realistic that is that he would get the fight at 154. But it definitely help his case. I'll put it like that.
Yeah. And you know, even His Excellency, he wants to make that fight too. So you know, it's like I say, now that Boots got backing behind him, it should happen. But we'll see though. We'll definitely see.
Right.
But hell yeah, though, easy man. I'm gonna tap in with you though, man. I hopefully I catch you on the next time, man. You know what I mean? Appreciate you letting me on, bro.
I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I'm cooking myself. I'm coming in and out, so I gotta go and eat, man. I gotta go to work tomorrow. But I surely appreciate y'all for coming in, man. Y'all appreciate y'all. Y'all come in on anytime y'all want. And just stay tuned to the channel, man. Share the videos, hit the like button, and I appreciate y'all.
Yes, all sir. Right. Appreciate you, brother.
Good looking out, Easy. All right.
Y'all have a good night, man.
All right.